Hello, everybody. Welcome to the collective read. Give me 1 second. Hi. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I really can't see the comments from here, so that's kind of like distracting, but it's okay. How's everybody doing today? Good. Okay. So this is going to be a collective read, so I'm just basically going to read for the collective. Let me see if I can pull this up a little more. I can't really see you guys. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi. So I decided this morning to do a collective read for everybody. This is going to be for everyone as a whole, right? So get ready. First, I'm going to start off with a little bit of a meditation. So if you guys are not busy, I know that you're probably somewhere in the house where it's loud or whatever. So a lot of energy. Ooh, a lot of energy, you guys. So maybe you want to get somewhere where it's like a little bit more peaceful right now so that we can do some meditation and so you can get to your little safe place right now. So thank you guys. Thank you for the compliments. Okay, so I woke up today. I felt like a brand new person. I feel really good. It feels good to feel this way, to finally feel free. And like, even though I talk about that a lot, there's this sense of freedom that you get within you when you finally decide to just let go of things, because you gotta understand. I try to tell you guys this a lot, is that when you come onto this earth, you really decide what you're going to be and what you're going to do, because you want to do a service for humanity, or you wanted to come back and pay back some karma. So everybody's got a bit of karma that they need to clear up, right? You'll know the amount by the amount of things that you go through. So we don't know what we were in past lifetimes. We could have been, I don't know, queens that chop people's heads off. We could have been anything. So what we have to do is realize that we're just here to fix that and not take it so personally, If we would see ourselves outside of ourselves, and like I always say, like I've heard a spirit guide say to me, if you could see yourself the way I see you, and you would see a goddess, a beautiful being, a divine energy, whatever. So you need to see that you are that, okay? You really are that, and not to judge yourself, because judging yourself is going to get you nowhere, okay? There's no need for judgment. There's no need for judging yourself or others. There really isn't. Okay, so so this is for the collective. So whoever wants to join in and meditate and see if you get a few messages here. All right. Love and light. I'm going to tap into my energy really quickly. Okay. All right. So okay. So I'm going to tell you if you're feeling this way, like a little bit down today. So just clear that energy, because it could be like you're just feeling the shift in the energy here, okay? Because it's going from you're going from actually Mercury just got a retrograde, so you're kind of like, you might be still feeling like a little bit of the after effect of it. So I want you to clear that energy, because it is not actually wrong that you're feeling that, because we all could be feeling that right now. It's just the last bit of Mercury retrograde clearing up, okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to pull some cards for the collective here, okay? Like I said, I just wanted to do the collective. I didn't want to go crazy and do each sign because I did them yesterday. So, thank you. Doesn't it look like a Mexican, like, Day of the Dead dress? I love it. Let me fix my boobs really quick and make them nice and fluffy and perky. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I guess these cards kind of inspired me, like the divine goddess within us, the naturally loving beings that we are. But don't forget that we come from the energies from the past that were divine masculine, which is kind of like the patriarchal system, which kind of like, another thing I want to talk about, especially with women, a lot of women tend to like not support each other and not show each other love. They tend to be very competitive. Like if you look back at ancient times, like when the matriarchal system was taken away and the patriarchal system came in, all of a sudden women felt like they had to compete with each other, like who's going to get the richest husband, because that was their survival, right? But today we're not like that anymore, so I want women to support each other and to stop seeing each other as competition. We are not competition to each other, okay? We should be loving each other and we should be there for each other, okay? Because a lot of women out here, y'all motherfuckers be out here fighting with each other, talking about, I'm better looking than you, my nails look better, my hair's better, those are carried from lifetimes ago. We need to heal that as a female whole. We need to heal that. A lot of these feminists and stuff out here, they don't talk about that. They don't talk about the fact that women, they want to do women empowerment. Will empower each other. Stop hating on each other. Okay, the truth. Stop hating on each other. Look, I'm not even a joke. I was just saying that, and look what just came out. Look what just came out. Cosmic union. Okay, cosmic union. Funny, cosmic union. That's funny. I was just saying that. Getting together, instead of being against each other, okay? So, like I said, this is for the collective. I'm just doing a read for the collective, so whoever wants to hear it, this is not really about, like, anything specific. I just wanted to see what messages our spirit guides have for us this morning, this afternoon. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Again, Taurus energy here. Okay, so there's a need to speak our truth here. I'm getting Aries energy too, Aries vibe as well. Let's see what the Starseed Oracle has to say. The Golden Children. Okay, guys, so this is going to be more of a read for those people who see themselves on earth here doing something specific in nature when it comes to a mission or a soul purpose that they need to complete. If you feel like you run into situations that are very different for you, like things happen to you, like, so if you sat there and you told someone, like, hey, look, I remember when this one time I was in the city and this person talked to me, and I remember this one time this happened to me, and I remember this one time that happened to me. And people don't listen, right? They don't listen. The Golden Children, okay? The Golden Children. So it's like, I mean, look at this card. I really want to get this closer to me so that I don't have to keep getting up. But, I wanted you guys to get the vibes of the candles and stuff, but it's okay. All right, so they're lit. The Golden Children, okay? The Golden Children. So, I mean, if you see, the children are walking out of this gate, right? They're walking out of what looks like the sun to me. And they're walking out of it. Some of them are walking out of it. Some of them are walking towards it. And it feels like some of them are going back home and some of them are coming here from home, okay? So what I'm feeling for that strongly here is that you have to, look, it says inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So what that means to me is that somebody here knows, they know they have rare gifts. They know that they're different. They know that they stand out. And I know everyone can feel that way, but some of us really, really know it. Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, divine deep. Somebody might be a musician here as well. So they're asking you to share that part of you because it's very healing to others. No matter how you do that, whether you rap, sing, whatever, they're wanting you to share that, okay? I don't know if anybody's been feeling this lately. An activation in their dreams, an activation in your daily life, like almost noticing more things and being more aware and seeing things that you never saw before. It's starting to approach you in a manner that you're not going to understand right away, but I'm just going to let you know that a lot of people are doing the great purge right now. A lot of people are doing the shadow work, and a lot of people are stepping into their gifts. So whatever calls you constantly, whatever you feel like you've been called to constantly over and over again, like you're just being called to that, that's for a reason. It's because that's what you need to be doing. So I don't know if anybody's been feeling lately like, I don't know why I just feel like I'm a healer. I don't know why I just feel like I'm an empath. I don't know why I feel like I can really tap into my dreams. I could really tap into my emotions. You know, empathic people tend to be around other people and feel everybody's energies. We absorb things that are not ours. And, you know, I would tell you, this is the time to strengthen that for you, especially if you're feeling that way constantly, you know. Also, I would say this is the time to break these karmic relationships that you're having, okay? So if you're having karmic relationships with people, this is the time to break away, because let me just tell you something. You've done this before. This is not your first time, and it won't be your last time if you don't get these karmic issues under control. We got to understand that we come back here over and over again, not because we're punished. It's because we choose it, okay? So what happens, like literally your soul's like, I don't like what I did, I'm going back. And then what you do is you come back and you try to fix it again and again and again with the same people. And like, I'm going to say this 100 times, right now is the time for you to clear these karmic energies up. Because see, when there's a new energy coming up, we're shifting into the 5D. We've already been into the 4D, okay? We're already shifting into the 5D, okay? We were already in the 4D. Here's the thing. If your vibrations, your frequencies are low, people, I'm going to say this. Please don't get mad, you know, don't get pissed off or whatever, but I'm just going to say this really quick. So for those people who are still here right now and they survived this pandemic and, you know, you got through this, if you noticed that COVID was kind of like taking out older people and sick people, people who didn't have the vibrations up, right? And those people that are vibrating at a higher frequency and they're getting themselves vibrating higher and they're just, you know, vibrating at a higher frequency, they were able to handle it. So what I'm going to say to you is that it's time to really raise your frequency. So how can you do that? By being happy, by watching something funny, by being joyful, by helping others, by making yourself feel good every day, right? Raising those frequencies is going to be important, because when we step into this 5D collective consciousness, listen, it's either you're going to come along for the ride or you're going to be far behind. And not saying there's not a chance for everybody to get there. You know, who knows? Maybe in this lifetime we will shift together. Maybe we'll have like a quantum leap and we'll get towards the next level of advancement in our frequencies. But a lot of people, they're not with it. Like they think like, oh, this new age shit or these spiritual people, they're all crazy, they're forgetting about God. Actually, no, you're wrong. What actually it is I'm bringing people back to God the way God originally planned us to be, which is loving and compassionate and caring towards each other. I don't think, and I do know for a fact, I don't need to be a genius to know this, God does not want us to hate each other. I don't care if you're gay, straight, black, white, whatever. Where on earth would you ever think that we would be incarnated into this planet and say, look, here, go over there and kill each other? Earth is the lowest dimension. It's 3D, right? So you got the Pleiadians, they're 5D, and then you got other dimensions, and then you got light beings, and they go level by, there's levels to this shit. You know, you ever heard of the 7 levels of heaven? There's 7 levels of heaven, there's 7 levels of hell. If you don't shift your vibrations up, you're going to remain in the same level. Not hell. It's not like a technical place. It's mental hell. Like, it's mental. It's your body frequency staying in hell. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that if you don't raise your vibrations and you don't raise your frequencies, you will get stuck in the same old thing, doing the same old thing. Just like spirits and ghosts get stuck in the same old thing. That's where demons and ghosts and those spirits that are just stuck are. Okay? That's where they are. They're in a dimension where they weren't able to raise their frequencies, so they're stuck there. Understand that. So when people are, let's say for instance, experiencing spirit or they're feeling those energies, it's, you know why you're feeling them? Because you're at the same frequency as them. If you were at a higher frequency, there's no way that you can actually keep dancing with the devil, as they say. So you have to raise your frequency. And does that mean it has to be all kumbaya, my Lord, oh, look at me, love and light? No, it doesn't. But what it means is that raising your frequency and strengthening your energy and your frequency will be very important and very vital for you all. Okay? It's very important that you understand this, because this is the time where the earth is going to shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the time where it's going to, I mean, look, and the high priestess, I mean, you know, I'm working with the cards, but I'm kind of going with the messages I'm getting more. It's like, if you've been denying your intuition, let's just say, really, let's talk about it. Florina, I get these messages and I feel like somebody's talking to me and somebody's telling me something. I don't know what to do. Is this real? Is this not real? It's real. When you get that feeling that someone is lying to you, 90% of the time it's right. There are those select few mad paranoid people that just, they need a smack across the face with, fuck out of here, you got issues, go get some help, I don't know, see a doctor or something, right? But then the people that are not a paranoid type of person, like let's say you're not a person who constantly is worried about somebody cheating on you or worried about this or worried about that. You're right about a person. When you feel and sense something and their energy shifts and they start to act funny and they're hiding their phone and they're acting shady, you're not crazy. You're not crazy, and don't let nobody else make you think you're crazy, because once you stop using your intuition, you lose your intuition. You understand? So when you get that feeling, that gut feeling in here where you're like, oh, something don't feel right about this person. You know, we met people, and when we meet them, we're like, I don't like something about him, but he's so cute and I like him. And then we still date them, and then later on they shit on you and they cheat or they do whatever. Who's to blame, them or you? Or is it like basically like, listen, bitch, I told you, and this is I'm your intuition talking to you. Listen, bitch, didn't I tell you this motherfucker was no good? Did you listen? No. Your ass wanna be over here acting like, I'm just gonna ignore that little intuitive nudge I got inside of me and just keep going. I just tuned in. What's happening? We're just talking basically, but I'm looking at the cards as well. You know, because there is someone around you could be having you very worried and stressed out here, okay? You could be stressed out and worried about them, but I'm going to look into this Akashic Records thing for you. Describe. Someone is a good writer here. Somebody likes to write. They like to write poetry. They like to write music. I'm getting creative vibe for a person here. And remembering star seeds and people and humans and aliens and reptilians and all of you out there, remembering that you have a choice. So no matter what lies inside of you, you have the choice to put out what you want to put out. You could put out negativity or you could put out positivity. It's up to you, really. But just remembering that whatever you put out, you will pay for it later on, right? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying, look at this. It says views of the ego, okay? It's like the ego self in you is kind of like, somebody has to shed their ego here. I don't know if you know how egotistical you come off or you are, but it's time to shed that. And the ego is, so they say that your sun sign is your ego. So let's say you're Pisces or Virgo, right? That's your ego, right? Your rising sign, your ascendant, is how people view you. So look at your rising sign and look at the characteristics of the rising sign that you are, and notice how people view you. You know, again, you got the scribes and the Queen of Scrolls. Somebody is a straight up like, somebody is holding knowledge inside of them that they don't even know about. And I feel like, okay, so when we write sometimes, right, if we write, we channel things. We can channel messages. A lot of people that write, they go into this like where it's nonstop writing. Like I know when I do it, it happens to me. I'll just keep going and going and going, and I'll read it back. I'm like, the fuck, like, where did I get that from, right? And so some of you may need to get your hand on a piece of paper and pen and just start to write. You know, there's a need for someone to open that side of them, but there's a need for someone to drop the ego down so that you can be more vulnerable. When you're vulnerable, you're able to connect with the spirit realm. You're able to connect with angels. And when you got this wall up, not only are you not able to connect with that realm, you're not able to connect with human beings. When you have a wall up about you, when you're mad and you're like angry and you feel like, look, you know that saying like, yo, put your walls down, like let me love you, you know what I mean? Like put your walls down and just let me love you, right? That's a real saying for a reason, because a lot of people out here walking around with this wall up and it's like this, and it's like, then someone comes along, they're trying to love you, and what are you doing? You're being an asshole, like, I don't trust you. No, but that's because you've been broken. But in order to get stronger, it's like, let's say you want to rebuild a house, right? You want to rebuild a house. You have to like break it down and like take things apart in order to restructure and rebuild it. So at this time, they're telling you, I'm feeling like it's time to restructure and regenerate and rebuild yourself, whatever that means to you. You could be going through a time in your life where you're feeling like something just needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Like something needs to go. I don't want to feel this way anymore. You could be having worries, fears, and doubts, and it's taking you to the level where you just don't want to be there no more. So you have to like break it down in order to rebuild again. Listen, in order for someone, ask any person ever that is doing something with their life right now that's maybe admirable, or people, you know, whatever, people love it or whatever, and they're inspirational, right? Ask them what they had to go through to get there. Ask them all of the times they failed in order to succeed. Ask them how many times. Ask them, and I could attest to that, like myself. Everything's not going to be, just because you're changing your life and you're becoming a better person, this doesn't mean that everything's going to be perfect, okay? Because it's not. Nothing will ever be perfect, no matter how perfect it is, it's not going to be perfect. So I want everybody to understand that. You guys got to clearly understand that life is not perfect for a reason, okay? You are learning lessons, okay? You're not going to learn lessons if you don't go through shit. How is a person who lives a perfect life going to learn any lessons? Like, understand that if you were put here for a specific mission, right? Let's say you feel like you're a healer, you're empath, you're, you know, your family, all this stuff that clearly, you know that you're different from everyone around you. It's clear. It's not like, I don't know, am I different from everyone around me? Do I stand out? Am I not like them? You know, straight up, like, I'm nothing like these motherfuckers. Like, there's nothing around here that makes me feel comfortable, or like I'm in a place. You go places and you always feel left out. And then you think something's wrong with you. It's not. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't fit in because you're not like those people, because you're not like those people. And it's not because you're weird. It's not because you're ugly. It's not because you're stupid. It's not because you're corny. It's because you are different and you stand out from people. And sometimes when we stand out, even when we're little, let's say we're little kids and we're vulnerable, and then we're around our family. Let's say we're around our family and our family is crazy, right? And our family is crazy and we feel uncomfortable around them, right? So we get around them and we're like very uncomfortable. They're too loud. They're too crazy. You don't like the way they fight all the time. And you were a shy kid and you ran around like, why am I in this family? Why do I feel like I don't belong here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just felt like you were not a part of it. You know what I mean? Like you just felt like you were not a part of them. Sometimes even like when they would be having dinner, you'd be like, you'd never sat at the table type of energy, right? You think there's something wrong with you? No, Starseed, no. You chose this family. You won't always reincarnate back into the same family, but you will reincarnate into the same situations in different places, different countries, different languages, but you're going to reincarnate to learn the same lessons again. So what are you learning? To love no matter what, unconditionally. To love unconditionally no matter how hard it is, no matter how tough it gets, because I know me, a person who went from anger to turning to love and peace and happiness. There are many ways for us to heal ourselves. There's many ways for us to heal ourselves. Next time I do a live, I wanted to go over some recipes for things for you. So how to like bring your vibrations up, how to clear things, how to work with pains in the body and all that stuff. So I'm studying this book right now. The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. I got a few more shamanistic books here, but what I want you to understand is that this is our chance to understand that we are able to heal each other. We are able to heal ourselves. We don't need anyone to heal us. We actually can heal ourselves. All this pain that you guys go through is for a reason, you guys. It's for a reason. Stop looking at it like, yo, I'm being punished. God hates me. Fuck, my life sucked. No. You chose that life, babe. You chose it. Literally, you chose it. I'm just going to tell you that when you were up there and your soul was not made yet and you were this little dot of a thought, right? And you went through the journey of whatever you went through, and then you went back up there because we've come lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes trying to fix the karma, the debts. What is karma? Karma is what you've done in past lives or what you've done in this lifetime. You're carrying it still to today. So I hear a lot of people say, well, like one girl, she goes, I feel like I was in the Black Panthers. I don't know why. She goes, I feel like, I got empowered at that time and this and that. So I, for instance, feel like I was Cleopatra in a past life. Why do I say that? Not because I think I'm special. Because if you really look at it, Cleopatra was a fucking crazy bitch who killed her whole family, okay? So I don't like that. I don't want to be Cleopatra in a past life. But I feel like I am. Why? Ever since I was little, for some reason, I watched every documentary on her ever. And I understood her, but I was like, damn, girl, like, you were that thirsty to be, like, fucking ruling Egypt that you went and destroyed, like... What I'm trying to say to you is that she's Macedonian and I'm Albanian, but it's Macedonia, Dibur, Macedonia, technically. And my name is Florina. That is a town in Greece. And she is of Greek descent, okay? And she was a tyrant and all that. And I gotta tell you, sometimes when I get mad, I almost feel like if I was a queen, I'd probably like chop his fucking head off because he's getting on my nerves. Like literally, I'm just gonna say, everyone has that one thing that they feel like they did in their past. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like my father's sister, my Aunt Bukuria, she named me Florina, and that's literally a town in Greece, okay? It's like a town in Greece, Italy. Every year they have a party called the Florina Rainbow Party. I'm bisexual, like rainbows, you know what I'm saying? It's just too coincidental. Like I always want to go to Greece, right? But I always dying to go to Egypt. I'm living to go to Egypt. I can't wait to get there because something's calling me like, come here, because I've come from there. I know that for a fact. I feel it 100%. So maybe either I was Cleopatra or I was her sister, Arsinoe, that she killed. I don't know, but I was one of those motherfuckers because I know for a fact, because I feel sometimes like that's what I'm drawn to. So if you're drawn to a specific thing, you're not crazy. Yes, you were that person. So if you're constantly, like I always say, you're always looking at detective shows, you're always looking at this, that, it's because that's what you did in a past life, right? So if you always like love those nursing shows and you're like, damn, and listen, the Viking shows that I watch, like the fighting shows, I'm always like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm her right now. And I'm like, wait, was I her once at one point? That movie, The Old Guard, when I watch it, I seriously, like my bones go crazy because I'm like, Why do I feel like I was put through that? Like I had to pay back what I did. And so let's say I was Cleopatra. Remember, that's a long time ago. Let's say I was Cleopatra and whatever. Remember that I killed my sister. I killed my little brother. Whoa, my ears are vibrating like crazy right now. It's like, so all the stuff I went through is karma that I had to pay back. And like, I had to survive it and get through it and forgive and move forward. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the old guard, when I watch that, sometimes I'm like, damn, when she like when she's found on the floor shot, I'm like, I had to have been shot in a past lifetime. When I see women getting like persecuted and people chasing them, like I had a dream that I was like in this place, like a basement type of place, and everybody was stuffed into cages. You know how you see chickens stuffed into the cages where they're like, you know, taking eggs from them? That's what we were like. We were stuffed in cages, and I was like, I gotta get out of here, leave me alone, like, you know. And then I watched, there was one dream where I watched men get tortured constantly. They were getting punished badly, but I feel like I might have been a person who was a part of that torture. You know, we don't know what we did in our past lives. We really do not know what we did in our past lives. And so just pay the karma, let it go, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't look at life like it sucks, you know. It doesn't, man. This is a journey that we're going through. We're learning here, you know. Earth is merely a school, you know. And like I always say, like Shakespeare and all them, when they said that life is all the world's a stage and we're just actors in it. They mean that. They mean that. Because really, you guys want to know what's funny? Here's what's funny. Well, it's kind of funny, but it's not. So remember, like, they're actually watching us on TV, kind of like. Can I just say that? So if there's like dimensions, there's dimensions that watch us, and we watch them basically on TV. Like we watch some of their lives, like alien movies and all that. You know, it's dimensions that they're watching us, and like your spirit guides watch you like they're watching a TV type of thing, or like, you know, you could say a crystal ball or whatever. And they're kind of like examining our lives, and they're looking at us like, oh, what is she gonna do? And it's like a movie for them, but it's not like funny, like ha ha ha, but it's like, oof, oh, is she gonna get through this one? Is she gonna get through this one? Is he gonna get through this one? It's not a joke to them. They don't find it funny, but at the same time, they're like trying to nudge us and be like, bro, this is not real. Relax. Like, you're just an avatar right now. You're just experiencing something. It's gonna go away soon. It's okay. You'll survive this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm trying to tell you is not to take life so seriously. Sometimes I take life so seriously, and I'll sit here and I'll be like, oh, you gotta be perfect. Everything's gotta be perfect. And the other side of me is like, bitch, shut up. Like, this is just one phase of the situation. So I want to like try to fix as many things in this lifetime as I can. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to come back to fix these particular, and the wind just took off in that time. These particular things that I'm going through, that I went through in my lifetime. It's for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You gotta learn to look at life like a lesson, a beautiful journey. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at it like this painful, torturous, like situation that you're in. No, you're actually being blessed right now. You're being blessed with lessons. How is everybody doing anyway, besides all that? We have to like stop. We have to stop. I don't know how to put it right now, because I'm kind of like in this mode of like I want to be soft and tell everybody it's okay and all that, but then at the end of the day I want to be like, listen, y'all, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, like I always keep saying, like, these people that are voting right now, it's like, just shut the fuck up and vote for who you're voting for. What are you arguing about? Do you really think that the presidents, it's their fault? It's your fault. You look how you're acting, people. Hello? You're the ones acting like maniacs. They don't even give a fuck. They're going home to their fucking big houses and their fucking model wives that they're banging every night, and they're laughing at you. Like, look at these retards. Look at these idiots. Come on, grow up, guys. Like, really, just vote and shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just get over it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, like, as a person who highly, strongly believes that when you watch that shit, it is damaging your life, like, it's ruining you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally getting ruined by watching this and all this, like, these fake drama shits that go on, like, and everybody's so fucking involved. Like, you act like it's your whole life. Like, did you see what's happening? Oh no, that bitch said this and that bitch said. Do you know these people? Do you know that they're like cracking up, laughing at you? Do you know that? Like, look at these puppets doing as I say, watching me act a fool and getting paid. And some of them ain't even getting paid, you know what I'm saying? But you're giving all this energy to, you're literally watching a play and making them the stars when you could just make it the star, make yourself the star of your own show and stop paying attention to everybody else and what they're doing. Because honestly, and this is not to sound stuck up or bitchy, but I don't give a fuck what anybody else is doing. I don't check celebrity gossip. I don't check news. I don't check what? I'm trying to see what's going on in Florina's life. Like, what's going on in my life? I'm checking my environment. What's going on with the news around me, in my heart, in my mind. That's the kind of shit I'm looking at. If there was a TV, honestly, no offense, and this is not my ego speaking, if there was a TV that could show me the steps of my life and what I need to fix, I'd be watching myself on TV like, okay, what do I need to fix next? All right, what's next? What's after that? Like, let's not like, you know, my TV is here in my room, right? I hardly ever watch TV. When I say hardly, I mean it. I watch Gaia a lot. I watch documentaries, things that will enlighten me. But I also don't like to watch too many of those because everybody has their own opinion and their own views and their own perception. So that's why it's important to sit with yourself. Sit still. And I'm not saying you're not the Buddha. You don't got to be just like me. I'm not the Buddha. I'm not a saint. But once in a while, every day at least take 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, sometimes 40 I do. And I just sit there and I just listen to myself. And I go with these nudges that I get. And I listen to my intuition. And I listen to my dreams. And I pay attention to signs. There'll be a day or two where I'm like, all right, spirit guides, leave me alone. I just want to be a regular ass human. And I'm tired right now. And they will. You know what I'm saying? They will. They leave me alone. Literally, they won't send me signs, nothing. They're like, okay. And then the day I'm like, all right, I'm ready again. And then they start with the shit. Like, they start with the shits. The dreams and to do this and make that video and talk about this and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not the Buddha. But this is what I'm saying. Literally, imagine life as one big TV screen and there's different movies on every screen. Which movie are you going to watch constantly? Are you going to keep watching all these like brain fuck things that really ruin your whole energy and your whole intelligence is being thrown out the window by watching these people? Or are you gonna watch your own movie? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them. You know? It's like, it's time for everybody to wake up and realize that in this lifetime, in the past lifetime, in other lifetimes, we've been through this. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. We've been through these same phases many, many times in different scenarios and different time zones. But at the same time, it's the same thing. Okay? It's like, really, it's a joke at this point. It's like people are so, I'm going to tell you a secret to my happiness. You want to know the secret to my happiness? Don't get involved in any drama. And I mean that. Like, when I say I don't get involved in any drama, I don't get involved in political drama. I don't get involved in friends dramas. I don't get involved in relationship dramas. You got issues, I got them too. So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you. But no, I don't want yours and don't take mine because I ain't got no issues. And don't bring your shit my way, okay? Because I'm a healer, it's different when I'm working with people and they're like asking me for guidance. It's a different scenario. But if you're going to sit there and just bring me issues every time, I got to say bye. Because you're annoying. At this point, it's like, you don't even want to fix yourself. Why are you sitting here acting all sad and shit? Meanwhile, you keep doing the same thing over and over. You keep doing the same thing over and over. I know you all got that one friend. Every time she comes to you, every time it's always this problem, that. But she does nothing to fix it. It's been 2 years. Like I said, if you've been selling weed for 4 years and you ain't bumped up to cocaine yet, then you like to just stay there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you're not going places in life. But well, that's a joke. But you know, like that's the Cat Williams joke. But the point is, like, if you're not advancing, I don't care how you advance. But if you're not advancing, please just leave me the fuck alone, people. I'm so over it. Like, the fuck? Y'all bitches be out here fucking talking about the same thing over and over. Like, you like drama too. Like, I can't be involved with shit like that. Like, when I'm around girls, if they're the type of girl, listen, I love women, I love females, and I love men, I love everybody. But if I'm around somebody and all they talk about is drama and how pathetic things are and how it's just... Well, I'm gonna take a nap right here. When you're done talking about that, give me a call. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are OD with it. Like, you don't know how to let this shit go, bro. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Like, you're wild, bitch. You give me a headache. My third eye hurts. For real. It's time to advance our souls, is what I'm saying. Sometimes I just come up and say it like a little mean, but at this point in my life, like, I'm even as a healer, I have to be tough with people because I have to let them know, no, I'm not gonna sit here and baby you, because when I was going through what I went through, the more people babied me, the worse it got. The worse it got. So when I started to just do shit the way, like, you know, like, listen, bro, let's really get it together here. What are you crying about, really? Like, what's the problem? And all you tell me what the problem is, and then I give you the solution, and you don't use it? I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody also as well. I've been getting this a lot, and people have been like, I want to book you for a reading, and that's fine. You know, it is about 7 to 8 day wait for the reading, because I'm you know, I have clients that are already waiting. I'm backed up a little bit, meaning it's like 7 day backup. It's not that serious, but I only do 3 days a week, and I do 2 clients a day because I don't like to use my energy and kill myself like that. However, I always say to people, if you're gonna book me, and I also am getting the crystals. I'm gonna be selling those soon. I'm doing the spiritual boxes very soon. Very soon. They're quicker than I imagined they would be, which I'm grateful for. And if you're gonna book a reading, just understand that let it be when you're ready to actually move forward and let go of something. Because when I do the ritual, the healing, and the helping you to manifest, letting go of someone, and giving you all these tools, don't waste my time and my energy, please. Yeah, go check the bio out on my Instagram, because I'm telling you, I'm not kidding here. Like, I know people all feel like I don't think I'm special. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm a healer. I do tap into energies with you. Sometimes it comes from your loved ones, sometimes from your spirit guides, you know, but I always have messages that are deep and very vital to your movement forward. So understand that. So I'm not sitting here wasting time just doing readings on people and wasting their time and their money. Honestly, that's not how I rock. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Look, that looks cute. Hold on. Oh, that's so cute. That is so like Aztec princess warrior type shit. I like that. How do you get boxes? Well, there people are pre-ordering them right now on the website. The site is all up. My brain's like, right? So people are pre-ordering them on the website. This is actually for your waist, to put around your waist, but when my waist gets a little smaller, we'll talk about it. No, they fit, but it's for your waist. Seiko beads, I think they're called. But I like beads like that, like to be like a little looser. And I gotta get like a crystal to put on my crown, my third eye right there. Like I want something like this, right, with a crystal there, like that. I'm gonna make it with the crystal here so that I could touch my third eye every time if I'm doing readings or something. But anyway, so I love you guys. I'm gonna be back later. Angel Squad, we're having a Zoom meeting later, okay? So around 8 o'clock, I was thinking about doing it. But these are cute though. They're cute. Actually, I didn't realize how much they matched the dress. Yes, African waistbands. Thank you. Nubian exotic. Yeah, it is. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? I'm going to rest a little bit because, like, I just be trying to work all the time because, like, I don't like to do nothing. But you know, I've been giving myself a break from doing readings every day because you gotta be smart with your body, man. You have to. And plus, right now I'm on some fasting shit. So, I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Okay? I love you. Love and light to you guys. Yeah, Zoom is it's well, it's. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Resilience. You want to join that tonight? Let me know.